We are live. Today is what? December 30th, I think. We are live here on the Scoop with Dukes. I'm your host, Philip Dukes, aka Dukes the Scoop. Check me out on Twitter and Instagram at Dukes the Scoop. We got a lot to talk about tonight. We got a Monday night game going on right now. We got to talk about my Falcons, man. Very disappointing loss. I'm gonna keep talking about it. Got to talk about the Buffaloes. Another disappointing loss. We got some things to wrap up. Man, I'm gonna bring old Uncle Neely on in a minute, man. We just got off online the other day. Man, Jay Young said, "Are you coaching the O line in Colorado?" No, bro. Man, I don't even coach the O line at my son's school, but I wish I could. But we could talk about the coaching change. What to expect out of that coaching change. So it's a lot to talk about. Let's let some people get in here. Man, that diehard Regan said the game hurt. Man, Mr. Man said salute. Jay Young said I'm joking. Yeah, Jay. Boy, I don't know who they're gonna go after. I put some names out there yesterday, and you know it's crazy. Some of the names I put out there are viable candidates. 1000% Miss Aaron, what's going on? Man, hey, somebody send me like $1 for a super chat. I'll send it back. I just want to see if it worked. See if anybody in there can see if they can send me $1. This is my first time going live since I've been monetized from my side of the board. So I'm gonna try that out. Let me call Uncle Neely, man. See if Unc gonna get on with me. Need you and Coach Prime 1v1, best 3 out of 5. Juju, what's up, Ju? Ju from Pass Academy, one of the best training facilities in the world. Home of Brian Branch. Yeah, Prime. Right now, yeah, I don't know. Taylor Mason, I would love to see you break down the teams to the coaching staff a week before the game. Now, they don't need me, man. they do a lot. Nah, they don't need me. Okay, boom. Yo, I got one. We got a super chat from Marty. What's happening? Yeah, that's hard. That's hard, bro. First super chat. Marty, thank you, bro. That's hard. Carlene, let's go. Let's go. That's hard. And I send it back. I ain't tripping. I'm gonna send it back too. Thank you. 199. Let's go. Let me call Uncle Neely right quick, man. We get my boy in there. Get my boy Uncle Neely. I'm gonna call him. Y'all, let's see what Uncle Neely. Let's see if he pick up. Let me call Uncle Neely. See what he do.
What up, Duke?
Oh, you gonna jump on?
Man, I got tired of something. But I gotta take care of something.
Oh, all right, bet. We're gonna do it tomorrow.
All right, my bad.
All right, no problem. All right, bet. Uncle Neely said he out for it tonight. Tremont George, Galveston County, Texas, in the building. Yes, sir. I'm still looking for a BYU. Oh, my mom. Tamika Amin sent us a chat. Thank you, Tamika, for sure. Let's go. Let me call. Terry Marie said, keep the good content coming. Thank y'all, man. I really appreciate this, man. Like you know, we just started some. We trying it out. And man, let's go. Let's see. You need to link up with Dino. Jew, appreciate it, Jew. All right, look, let me see. Let me call. We'll call Lay right quick. Y'all, Desi Banks be calling Parlay. I'm gonna call Parlay too. This Parlay franchise. I see a Parlay pick up. Lay'll do it too. He'll last minute. He'll jump on with me. Let's see a Lay pick up. I'm on my Black McAfee. You know how Pat McAfee just get the call for? Get Bucky in here. Y'all need to, man. Tell Bucky, man.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Lay ain't pick up for the test. Hit me, Lay. We're gonna get somebody on here tonight. This is gonna be somebody from my regular life. All right, so look. Lou, hey, what's up, Lou? My boy Lou. I'm gonna call Bucky. Yeah, man, ain't no telling what Bucky doing. All right, let's start here. Die Hard War Eagle says, do you think Freeze will get Auburn back on track? All right, so you got the transfer portal. Let's talk about this. This is a good one. We'll talk a little Auburn start off. Can Hugh Freeze get Auburn back on track? The short answer is yes, can he? Willie remains to be seen, but he's doing everything, and Auburn is doing everything they can and leaving no stone unturned when it comes to trying to make sure that Auburn is in the best position when it comes to players. Now, you look at what they've already added in the portal. E. Singleton, top wide receiver in the portal, a dog. When you think about what they've done on the offensive line, you fortified the offensive line. You may get another year out of Too Tall. So now the offensive line is going to be a strength. You look at what you lost versus what you've added. Then you added a really, really explosive linebacker that I think is going to help you a lot in Debo Atkins. I think him and DeMarcus really give you a really good second line when it comes to the linebackers. I know for a fact Auburn is going after whoever the best defensive lineman in the portal is. Auburn is going to go after them. They want somebody to pair with Keldrick Faulk. I ain't telling you what I think. I'm telling you what I know. This is exactly what's going to happen. They are going to load up whoever the best defensive lineman is who gets in the portal after the playoffs are done and everybody makes their final decision, because you still got that 5-day window after everybody's last game. So the next wave of the portal, Auburn is going to be very active. You're going to have to see if Jackson Arnold was the guy. If Jackson Arnold is truly the guy, then Auburn will be successful. But it's going to be tied to Hugh Freeze because these are Hugh's groceries now. The Harsin era is over, long gone. The only people who stayed there are only people from the Harsin era are guys that Hugh wanted to stay there. Everybody else transferred out. So it's going to be up to Coach Freeze. But can Coach Freeze get Auburn back on track? Yes. Willie remains to be seen, but we're going to see a lot in the spring game. I think you're going to see a lot because DJ Durkin has that defense biting. They bit all year long, right? So I do think that Auburn has a chance to get back on track in 2025. Please make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Die Hard War Eagle, I appreciate it. Hey, I'm going to clip that up too, dog. We're going to clip that one. Yael says, thank you. I appreciate that. Taylor May, this is a good one. Please take a minute to subscribe. Make sure you subscribe, man. Look, we at the 4,500 subscribers already, dog. You know, like we call this the fam. This is the fam. 4,500 subscribers already. We got monetized in 2 weeks. We ain't do nothing but 4 shows. God good. Don't get me to testifying. Deacon Dukes will come out in a heartbeat. Don't play. I don't mind neither. I ain't ashamed neither. All right, so, man, let's talk. I want to talk about the Colorado BYU game. Man, Coach Prime, I love what he said after the game. I like a lot of what he said before the game. Aretha Burton. Yeah, Jimmy Horn got that combine invite. That's going to be big. But, yeah, I love Colorado as a program and where they're headed. That game, I'll say, was not indicative of where the program is going, right? Would you have liked to see a better product on the field for that game? Absolutely. Is it the end-all, be-all? Not at all. What could have been done better? A few things, right? I wanted to see quick game, personally. I feel like Colorado's athletes, to get Shedeur in rhythm, just get the ball out quick, let him make some quick throws, right? Get your playmakers in space, because BYU was nowhere near had the athletes that Colorado had. But their athletes were in the right position. And when they did have an opportunity to make plays, they seized the moment. Now, big shout out to Colorado's defense for bowing up, because there were a lot of opportunities for that game to get off the rails real fast. And Colorado's defense kept them in the game. BYU had a couple of snafus as well. I remember right before they got the interception in the end zone, they dropped the touchdown. the tight end, they ran a trick play, throw it to the tight end, he's wide open, right? What Colorado did up front with the defense, with their linebackers and their safeties, if you go do your research, Coach Jay Hill, who coached a long time at Weber State, he has a very complicated defense and a lot of the calls are made up, and the calls to blitz come from up the alley, linebackers and safeties. And if you saw that delayed blitz, there were a lot of times where the confusion. It wasn't that Colorado's line was just getting straight up beat. They didn't go after nobody too. Like literally, there were times where you saw guys standing flat-footed and did not know where the pressure was coming from. Well, that's because BYU had those late looks that they were giving you and confusing the offensive line. So I'll say going forward, I'm really interested to see what Colorado does with this offensive line hire. And is there going to when you think about offensive line play, you got man schemes, you've got zone schemes, right? And I think it's going to be important because there was a lot to desire from the offensive line that game. Shedeur was running for his life, and that's the most I've ever seen free runners. When you see free runners coming, that's a communication thing. Now the quarterback does have to change protections as well, but if you don't know and the line is not communicating as well, you were hoping for a little more synergy between the quarterback and the offensive line. So that's part of one of the biggest reasons there you couldn't get anything going was because Shedeur was basically running for his life. You want to see Shedeur get rid of the ball, but he takes Shedeur. One thing I love the fact of is that Shedeur took that game so personally, even though he's basically wrapped up being the number one pick based on who gets the pick already, right? He still was fighting toward the end of the game. Him trying and to his detriment, almost hurt himself by just trying to leave it all on the field, trying to make those plays. And you just can't take 20-yard losses. But when you know that the team is depending on you, that's a way, right, that you can kind of see the leadership that Shedeur Sanders has. And so, yeah, man, you ain't get your ass whooped. Hey, it happens, but you don't sit in that. You get ready. You get ready for the portal. You get on your off-season program and you get ready for next year. And hopefully you say, all right, BYU, okay, we're going to remember that for sure. Let's get to a couple of these super chats. Carlene said, Deacon Dukes is my uncle's name from Georgia. Yeah, man. Hey, what part of Georgia, Carlene? You got and thank you for the super chat. Yeah, man, like Deacon Dukes, man. My mama was a preacher, man. God bless her, man. Linda Dukes. My mom used to preach and teach. She do everything. For sure. So, yeah, man, Deacon Dukes. That's funny. FPSD said, $10 super chat. Thank you. BYU focused on the play calls. No big names, just the scheme. Hopefully see you focus on the scheme next year. Let's talk about that. BYU is one of those teams that you see every year in the state playoffs on the high school level that doesn't have, they may have 2 or 3 athletes, but they beat. See, in Georgia, that team is Marist. Like, Marist stays in the state playoffs, and they beat way more athletic teams on a year-to-year basis because of how they run their defense, how they run their offense. They've been running the same thing for years, and they run it so well, they just dare you to stop it. When you think about what BYU was able to do, man, you had some athletes sprinkled in there, but on a consistent basis, Colorado was winning the battles athletically, but scheme-wise and knowing where you're supposed to be, doing fundamental tackling, right? If some of the discipline that BYU had in this game, I'm not going to say all season, in this game, they won that game with discipline and fundamentals. That's all. They were disciplined when they tackled. You had to really fake them out, but if they tackled, they brought their arms. They brought their legs. They call it your feet going dead. They did not let their feet go dead on any tackles. You can't do that. Like Marist has 41 years of consecutive playoff appearances. Man, absolutely. Man, like when you think about like what Marist has done year after year, I played middle school ball at St. Pius. They ran the same thing they was running on the middle school level right now, 20-some years ago. When I was I was in middle 30 years ago. Golly, boy. Father Time, do not play. But yeah, man, to your point, man, I appreciate that super chat. Like you said, man, BYU, and they got some ball players, man. Shout out to Keelan Marion, man. He front of A, played at Grayson. a good two-sport athlete. They got him the ball, but I was worried about him in the kick return game. He's first team All-American kick return. He came from UConn, but it was the other guy, the white man. He went crazy. The white punt return, man, they ain't touch him. White lightning, Perum got up out of there. Will Holler shot the deuces. Tyreek Hill, yeah, man, got up out of there. So, man, I think that's one to grow on, right? But I love the attitude that Colorado took after the game. And 24 for BYU played for Southwest DeKalb. Yep, bro. I'm telling you, bro, they got athletes sprinkled in there. But as a whole, they did, to your point, man, they definitely played really good defensive and disciplined football. And let's go. Let's look at let me see if I got another super chat. And when we do that, let me get okay. Let's talk about this. Man, we got to talk about it, man. Now, you know I love my African American coaches, man. I love them, man. So I hope, I really hope like what's going on at Florida State isn't true. But 6 players sued Leonard Hamilton for making a personal. They didn't sue the school. They sued Leonard Hamilton for saying that he was going to provide NIL or money to these kids and they never got it. And they staged the walkout before a game last year, and he promised them money, allegedly. I'm going to say allegedly. And from that point, they ended up suing. Dog, Leonard Hamilton is a legend in basketball. 76 years old. He's done a lot. You hate to see a legend have to go through something like this on the way out. I was talking to Sidney Smith, Nolan Smith, former coach at Memphis, former point guard at Duke. Talked to Sidney earlier. And we just talked about, man, how the NIL game and what you have to do to be able to keep players could tarnish the legacies of some of these older coaches, guys who've been legends, who've done it for a long time. And coaches really, like, at the end of the day, all of that stuff about just tell them, and I've heard coaches say this, just get them here. Tell them what it takes, right? You see a lot of people saying that, just tell them what it takes. These YNs ain't going, bro. I'm telling you, this is a new breed. It ain't no shut up and dribble. They gonna say it, but you better not come at your mouth with nothing crazy. The player, Wilkerson, who was at Colorado, said Georgia State did him the same way. And I don't know, but he was very vocal about it today. So I think it's gonna be a lot of this, yeah, for sure. Like, but they are not going. I don't fool with them YNs. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I don't fool with them, man. I keep it pushing. Hey, yeah, yes sir. Hey, how you doing? Yep. That's right. What'd you say? You okay? I'm okay too. All right, I'm gonna go this way. All right. Stay over there. They got them switches, boy. And like the football player, and see, for the ones who don't carry the physical switches for the YNs, they got this one right here. They got that Instagram. They got that Twitter. They gonna let it be known. But these YNs different. But they sued, boy. You feel me? Like, they said, nah, coach, we want our bread. And I think it's fair. I mean, did Drake put that in the game? Now, you know, like back in the day, folks would have been doing like, you know, these lawsuits, man. Did Drake put it in the game when he sued? We got to talk about that. Y'all think Drake was lame for suing Kendrick Lamar or suing the label saying that they pumped up to Kendrick Lamar, or he just can't take an L? Did Drake put something in the game that we hadn't seen before? The man sued the whole label. Terry Marie said them YNs not to be played with. She left me a super chat too. Shout out, Miss Terry. Man, I do not play. Listen now, I don't play with them. I'm actually glad they went to the court, them, because they different. But do y'all think Drake was lame for suing the label and dropping and saying, oh, well, not like us. Y'all made not like us bigger than what it's supposed to be? I don't think so, dog. You know what I mean? I think it's a bigger play, right? I think it would have been cooler if he just would have been like, all right, you know what, you got that one. That's how Meek Mill did when Drake watched him. Meek Mill just act like it didn't happen. They end up doing a song with him. Like a Drake Kendrick song would actually go crazy right now. But Drake just crashing out. He's like, I can't lose. He almost like what's my boy name? Drake remind me of y'all watch The Boys, the show? Drake kind of remind me of what's the dude, the crazy Superman, Homelander. That's Drake. He just can't process a loss. He never had to lose. He never lost before. Like the Pusha T stuff, like that you know, he spun it. Hiding the world from a child to child from the world. You know what I mean? Like that was a little bit different, but I mean, yeah, man, Drake just let it go, Drake, man. I think now the more you see, like, so it's the funny part. Like in Atlanta, you know, you see, it's crazy because like they say you should. It's an old saying. They say you should never meet your heroes, right? Because you're gonna be disappointed. A lot of people say that don't never meet your heroes. So back in the day when I used to play around in the rap game a little bit back in the day, and man, I met one of my favorite rappers. We was at Club Miami about 7:00 in the morning, man. I'm gonna tell you who was with me. Marcus McNeil from the San Diego Chargers, who went to Cedar Grove. Me, Marcus, JP, we was all together. Shout out to my boys, man. Man, and it was a rapper with us. And man, when I talk about that dude was lame in real life, bro, I'm talking about a huge rapper. I couldn't believe it, bro. I was like, man, this nigga lame as hell, bro. He's real lame, like real deal lame, bro. Like, so I think, like, you know, in this era, right? In this era, you start to realize, like, people are like, you know, you're gonna start seeing, like, when the layers start to come off. Man, drop his name. P-Roll, what's happening? Nah, I ain't dropping his name, man. I ain't dropping it. I'm gonna get Marcus. That's who I'm gonna bring on here. I'm gonna bring Marcus McNeil on here, and we're gonna talk about it. I seen this dude D-ride one of our partners so hard. Like, I'm talking about, like, literally to the point where you couldn't tell who the rapper was. I was like, bro, man, yeah, gonna be practicing. You don't get off of it now. Come on, man. Dang, I'm talking about the whole night, bro. We was out till about 7 in the morning. So I was like, yeah, everybody ain't like, and then you go, it made it hard to listen to the album the same way. I go listen to the album, I hear all this gangster stuff. I'm like, bro, nah, this ain't it. Man, I was all about East Atlanta Center. Man, let's get to some of these super chats. All right. Y'all got to excuse me, man. You know, I'm new to, you know, I'm a young Got the fam in the building. I'm gonna get some fam shirts, man. For the fam. I'm gonna give them out. I'm gonna give out a hat tonight, too. Yep. Man, y'all see we got them brothers. Shout out to Nick Hunter from Creative Stitching. My boy Nick. Shout out to Nick Hunter. He did that for me, man. I ain't even asked him to. He just did it on the strength. His son, a great player at East Tennessee State from Westlake High School. No, look, Big Nick went to Westlake. Nick Hunter, his son went to Hateville Charter. But yeah, man, they hold on, let me see. I'm trying to scroll down, y'all. Somebody, y'all gotta help. Okay, boom, there we go. All right. Somebody dropped the dub in the thing. Okay, my boy Stoke. Right, man, my boy Favorite. What's up, boy? Just cuz. Yes, sir. That's my dog. Southside in the building. Juice said, all coaches talk to me. Hey, y'all, if y'all ain't hit the Pass Academy, man, shout out to Ju, shout out to Dre, my boy Dre. Drake gonna be in Auburn training. Shout out, Dre be going all over, man. Dre's a great trainer. That's a great circle to be around. My boy CJ Washington used to work at V103. Now he over there at Langston Hughes. Man, Pass Academy, they know what they doing over there. My man Logic Hunt. What's up, Logic? Lord said that team has 6-year players on it. Now, you know, the Mormons, hey, man, they get married, they play football, bro. Like, man, they going to be there for a while. Oh, boy. Man, Producer P said, Producer P dropped the dub on these folks. Man, bro, thank you, bro. Man, you should have told me to do something, man. Drop me, man, send me a beat, man. We'll make a song, bro. I can still rap, like, for those that don't know. Old Aunt still got it, man. All right, let's get back to the lives. Let's see. Man, Fadama Dot said, you tell me it was good. The man 100% said this. All right, this for Colorado fans. Do you think Matt will make a good O-line coach for Colorado? Yeah, I think he got the right attitude. Former two-way player, played 2 ways in the NFL. Got a good training facility. Understands the lay of the land in Colorado. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I think Matt will do a good job. I think he would fit the culture. I think now, from what I do understand, Coach Prime already kind of got a list of candidates. I did call over last night. I got some, I talked to some guys in the building about which way they were heading or with those two openings, and it's on Coach. Coach already got an idea. He got a short list. This is what I learned. Coach Prime keeps a list of guys. He's always looking for the next up and comer that he can help, because not only just to grow his program, but to give people opportunities like Coach Dancy, like what he was able to do with him. Man, great job, man. Now Coach Dancy's gonna be a head coach one day. Now he's well on his head coach again on the Power 4 level. I mean, excuse me. He'll be a head coach on the Power 4 level for the first time, as we know he's been a head coach before. Yeah, a lot of people like I got a lot of traction on. I didn't know how popular Matt was, man. Coach Matt, real popular. I got a lot of traction. I just put his name out on Twitter, and a lot of people hit it. You know what I mean? So I mean, he got a groundswell of the people, man. I hope it works out in some type of capacity. Your boy Wood had one, man. This such a good question. I think I do want to talk about this, and he's making a reference to Colorado. Do you think the O-line was? He probably mean was ass, or no? He said, do you think the O-line was good, or the deficiencies was hitting good? Yeah. Okay. He put it up again. Okay, boom. Do you think the my bad? I didn't mean to say that. Do you think the line was better, or was the deficiency hitting real? I think they were better, man. I saw on some one-on-one. I saw on some one-on-one time where when the line knew where to go, when they made the right calls, they did a lot better in one-on-one situations than they did last year. There's still a lot left to be desired for sure, but they did a lot better in those type of situations. So I do think they got – man, look. Oh, that first year, that line was horrible, man. They was bad. This year, I think this was an average line. I don't think they were above average. I think they were average. They'll get better. Got a super chat here. Lawrence, RV says, Duke, if you're in high school now, how do you deal with new Juco rules? Also, if you are stuck in the portal, what should you do? Congrats on monetization. Man, let's break this down, man. Let's break this down. Oh, somebody said, hold on. Before I get to that, somebody said, what about Duncan Park? Clarence Duncan Park. Fairburn Flames, man. Shout out to the Berries, man. Coach Berry, James Berry, man, good family friend. Eric Berry, Elliot, and Evan. The Bears basically down there put that on their back. You look at all the great Creekside players that then came out. Shout out to my man Dan D. They forgot about Dan D. Yeah, and Travis Barber. One more question. One of the biggest guys in the community in Atlanta. So, yeah, shout out to Duncan Park. All right, Lawrence, RB, let's get back to it. The question says, Duke, if you are in high school, how do you deal with the new JUCO rules? Also, if you are stuck in the portal, what should you do? One, when you get in the portal, you better make sure that you keep your relationship good with the team that you just left. First and foremost, before you get in the portal, you're going to have people that say, hey, if you get in this portal, hopefully you've played well enough to where the team can't afford to lose you. That point, because there are guys who get in and out of the portal. You want to be one of those guys. You don't want to be a guy who gets in the portal and can't go back to where you came from. Like, you want to be a guy who, even if you piss them off, you want to be so nice about it that you can return if need be. But for the high school guys, I think it's going to help build JUCO back up. Like a lot of guys, when you think about stars and you think about the rankings and you think about what people, Instagram and social media and, tweeting out, yeah, I got this and I got that. JUCO hadn't been what the luster kind of came off JUCO a little bit, right? So now I think this helps JUCO because people know that, like, look, you can treat JUCO like prep school to where I can go get this 1 year and still have my eligibility on when I get to the 4-year institution. So maybe that helps JUCO. You get guys. One thing I do like about JUCO football is it ain't nothing but football. It's some of the purest football left. It's guys that don't have nothing to do but play football. You're not doing JUCO to be on Instagram. You're not doing JUCO to be cool or something like that. Like, you're doing JUCO, right, because you need to go get film. And so they play hard. They hit hard. The competition level, and you can see, and you get an opportunity to put yourself against players who want it just as bad as you do. there's some humbling, especially when guys have those 4 and those 5-star rankings and may not qualify for one reason or another and have to go to JUCO. So I think this, like, a lot of guys are going to be pushed to JUCO now because those JUCO guys are getting that extra year. So you got guys who made the decision already, who were planning on leaving, who get to stay another year. Now, Keontae Scott from Auburn is one of them. It's gonna be a lot of guys who are going to be taking those spots from those fringe guys on a high school level. So now those fringe 4-stars on a high school level are going to miss out because those spots are going to JUCO guys. And if they're smart, you really kind of got to consider JUCO, man. So I think it's going to push guys back to JUCO. Okay, man, we got another, man, bro. Y'all coming through with these super chats, bro. Hold up, man. They showing out those super chats, boy. The Ashanti Mom said, unless you're a 3-star higher, and thank you for the super chat, Ashanti, the Ashanti Mom. Unless you're a 3-star higher, JUCO is now the place to develop your game and still have 4. Shit, we on the same page. We here. Like 1,000%, like, go get developed, go get better, go learn how to be on time, go learn how to be a pro. Because right now, you're an employee of the school. You are a professional. Now with revenue sharing, you are a professional. Man, hold up, bro. Man, I'm mad, man. I just seen something just come through there, bro. Man, hold up, bro. All right. But Ashanti Mom, you are right. We got to get to this one. Producer P say, what up, big dog? It's your boy T. You know I'm always here. Man, shout out to my dog T. $55 super chat, bro. Hey, we're gonna bust this one down, bro. I don't even man. I'm since DoorDash, man. We gonna get a beer or something, bro. Man, thank you, bro. For sure. Like, man, look, T got a popping show. Hey, T, drop the link to your show in there too, man. I just did the show last week. I'm gonna do another one Thursday, man. Really informative. I met T in Colorado, man. So I believe in small deposits, right? I ain't no T for nobody. I'm coming out, man. I had just got through talking to Coach Prime. This is the day. Last time I went, this is the time before last. When I went to Colorado, man, Coach Prime down there spent the day with me, right? Cool. We in the press conference. That's just the press conference I just came out of. He made it a point to be like, Dukes, that's my dog. Woo, woo. Yeah, how y'all like him now? That's what Coach Prime went off, and it kind of went viral a little bit. Okay, cool. I see T outside. T outside the press conference, he was just like, hey, dudes, woo, woo. I'm like, what's up, my boy? You know, we good. I think I remember them from social media. I wasn't sure though. And from that point, man, T basically he showed me a video, a song that he did for Colorado, which was hard. And I was like, yeah, I think it, you know, he came out to kind of share. And I said, bro, I do whatever I can to help. And I literally left from him. And it's crazy because it was crazy because I left from T that day. Went to go sit down, and then and Prime came and got me. It was like I was with Uncle Neely, and he said, "Man, Uncle Neely said, come over here." And he was like, "Man, shoot, we ate lunch. Me, Prime, my man who wear the cowboy hat, his personal security, and Uncle Neely." And then Prime was like, "Hey, boy, I need to see you. God told me to tell you something." And then shoot, man, I was with Coach Prime down there the rest of the day. So all that started with small deposits in my man T, man. So I appreciate it. Yeah, T, drop your page down there, bro. Make sure you know. Man, thank you, bro. That's love. That's love. All right, hold up, man. Let me see. See something right quick. And Tim Watts from Bama Online, man. Shout out to Tim Watts, man. People think I'm mad at On 3, man. There's some cool ass folks over there on 3. I ain't even mad at Shannon crazy. That's my dog, man. I mean, he all right, man. We fight like brothers, like. Shout out to them folks, man. I don't be caring, bro. God's so good. I don't be caring, bro. God is good. Oh, Stowe said, yeah. Make sure. Old Dan D, Creekside High School. Yeah, you got to put Dan D on, bro. Man, Dan D. Yes, sir. That's my dog, man. Dan D, the Penn Smith. Man, I need to call. That's what I need to call, bro. Let's see what Dan D doing, man. Ain't no telling. My man might be in Vegas. Ain't no telling what Dan D at. Hey, y'all want to hear something funny? I told that whole story about T and then wasn't even the right one. My bad, bro. I'm T first. I be so happy to tell my stories, man. Man, I be so happy. Hello. Dan D, what's up, boy?
What up, my boy?
Bro, I'm literally live on YouTube, Facebook, all this right now. And bro, your name came up, bro.
Sure.
Now I'm looking at it right now. You say what's up to the folk. We got Dan D, a legend for the South Side. Dan D, say something to the folk, Dan.
What's happening, man? What's happening?
Hey, what you say? Hey, you gonna have to get on here with me one day, bro.
Yeah, shit. I'm with it.
Man, say no more. Hey, send me your email. I'm gonna drop you an invite. We're gonna do it tonight. We'll do it tomorrow.
Say look. I'm just gonna tell you right now.
All right, bet.
Okay, bro.
All right. Dan D, a legend where we from, man. Shout out to Dan D, man. Hey, they don't messed up and gave me a show, and then y'all supporting the show too, but I might call anybody. Man, I'm caught, man. Man. Hold up. D or RT. Hey, T, this my partner, man. Hey, man, we call T Ghost. I know who that T is. Shout out to that T. He won't let me link nothing, bro. That's the real Ghost, the real live Ghost, man. Shout out to T, man. Nah, that 55 was big, dog. I appreciate it. All right, let's go in here, man. Man, shit, we having fun tonight, man. What y'all want to talk about? Oh, okay, boom. Derek Thomas got one. Another super chat. Derek said, Duke, do you think CU will be in the playoffs next year? Woo! Let's see. I think CU can go to the playoffs next year. I think it's going to depend on CU going to the playoffs is going to depend on quarterback play. It is. They strike gold at quarterback, which I think they got two guys that can get them there. Whoever they pick, because don't think that it's over with, right? Like, don't think that, it's automatic Juju and don't think it's automatic Salter. But I think they can. They can, dog. I think they can get to the playoffs next year. Because the Big 12 wide open. It ain't nobody in the Big 12 that's scary. You like UCF going, I think UCF will be improved, right? But they lost a lot. They lost a lot in the portal. They lost Big Lee Hunter. I heard Lee Hunter got a bag to go to Texas Tech. A bag. They say it's a billionaire at Texas Tech that's throwing money around crazy. And some of the numbers I heard was crazy, right? I think next year you're going to see more of a running attack for CU, right? I think you had to keep the ball in Shedeur hands because he was far and away like your best player, right? So you had to keep the ball in his hands. And you had to try to get the ball to Travis, which they did. But I just wish they, like in this last game against the Alamo, man, they did not run no quick game, dog. Like you needed more of those elongated runs, right? Get Jimmy Horn the ball behind the line of scrimmage, right? Let him make something happen. I think that's really important, man. For sure. But yeah, man, answer your question there. Yeah, I think Prime crashes the playoff party next year, man. For sure, man. Say Joanna. 9.99. The super chats keep rolling in. Keep grinding. Support you 100% ENT. Let's go. Thank you, Joanna. JB, the fam. Hey, the fam showed up and showed out tonight, man. I can't. I mean, I can't say it enough. Man, I like anybody from the South Side. Russell Manning was supposed to be on the show tonight. Russell, one of the funniest dudes from my hood, like from the South Side. Russell is crazy, man. Russell's so funny, man. We had this girl who thought she won most conceited my senior year at Banneker, right? Man, it was so funny. But Russell was talking about how much he liked that girl, right? And then he was joking, but the girl was just kind of blowing him off. He was like, girl, and he said in front of her, it was crazy. Russell crazy ass told that girl he'll go take her to prom in a taxi cab. Man, that shit was so funny. I remember that till this day. Man, Russell, Russell, you see this, bro? You supposed to be on the show tonight. And they'll tell him what Russell crazy ass doing. Okay, Pete. That's Ghost. Real live James. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. T like the Ghost. All right, y'all. Hold on. Let me get one more person. Let me call one more person. I would call Kodak might be on the radio, bro. But Kodak, if you listen to radio in Atlanta, man, from iHeartRadio, Kodak got all the podcasts. Kodak gonna tell me last night that the Falcons were better. The Falcons were better with Kirk Cousins. This man gonna say the Falcons were better with Kirk Cousins, bro. Man, ain't no way this man was anywhere near as good. Nah, bro. Ain't no way. Oh, we got another super chat. Because Yael said Does Block Bully come back next year? Him and Otis. I think so. For sure. I think so. Yeah, him and Otis would be too crazy. Like, he had a good game last game too, man. I really think like we talking about like somebody who can really who really will make a difference coming back. That's one of the guys that the Block Bully definitely need to come back. But yeah, man, the man gonna say that Kirk Cousins was better than Michael Penix. I said, boy, is you crazy? This man literally gonna say, hold on, super chat. When super chats come in, I gotta hold my thought. I'm gonna come back to that thought. When the super chat come in, man, shout out a dub, bro. The fam rolling tonight. I gotta get some t-shirts or some hats, bro. The fam going crazy. Man, what CU facility upgrades do you think should happen to make what? Hold on, my bad. Unc ain't got his glasses on. What CU facility upgrades do you think should happen to make things better for the team and fans? There's one to match my super chat. I'm like, hey, let's go. Somebody said, hey, we gotta go to Vegas, bro, because every time I got friends like you who got enough money, we win. So yeah, we gotta hit that Vegas, man. But yeah, what CU facility upgrades do you think should happen to make? Man, you know what? I like everything I saw out there, right? When I went out there, I like the weight room. I love the locker room. It's amazing. I think that for fans, I'll say this. I think in the stadium, inside the stadium, like the barn, they could upgrade the barn a little bit, more choices for food, stuff like that, kind of upgrade the stadium, like the bathroom, stuff like that. They can pour into that a little bit into the stadium, in the Folsom. That's probably the only thing I would say, like, just for the fan experience. Where Colorado, man, the facility is dope, man. Like, and I done been around the best. Like, Auburn just dropped $90-some million in their facility. I was one of the first people that got to tour that one. And yeah, I'm not gonna say Colorado got a $90 million facility like that, but for where they are and what they do, I would put their facilities up against a lot of people in the Big 12 for sure. Like I would definitely, you know what I'm saying? Like definitely say that. Hold on, let me get into this chat right quick. Producer P said he there. Man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. Y'all know I got a Hey, Stowe said LOL at Dan. Yeah, man, you know I had to put my boy Dan on for sure. Hey, history, me, Dan, and Kinfolk were the first people to bring Future to the South Side at the Ritz. We did that. Me, Kinfolk, and Dan did that in 2011. Matter of fact, man, funny because Future was my best friend for about 6 months. I ain't talked to him since he blew up. I ain't talked to that man since. But man, for that minute, man, shoot, man. I'm gonna have to bring that video up one day, man. Me and Future run around yeah, that's my dog, man. Shout out to Future, man. Bring that video up, me and Future, man. We got a song, me, him, C-Bone from Dungeon Fam. PJ said, dude, what's up, PJ? Man, producer said, let's go see who can run it up. Man, look, y'all ain't got, hey, man, yeah, shit. Hell yeah, y'all can run it up. Man, please, what? The way Chris, man, look, I ain't got no but a Cartier box. I just lost 2 pair. In the past 2-3 months, all this travel, I lost 2 pair of yays, bro. That's why you ain't seen me with my glasses on. Julian said, Pluto Future? Yeah. Yeah, man. Hey, yeah, Future my dog, Ju. Like, we the first people that had him on the South Side. We had him on Old National for sure. That's the truth. Hold on, man. I'm see if I can. I don't even know how to work it to bring it up. Hold up. Let me see. Let me see, man. If anybody can find it, I don't know. $19.99. Let's go. The fam going crazy. You gotta drop your mute, man. Nah, I ain't drop. You gotta go find it. Nope. They gotta find it. I can't do that for sure. I should have brought the ATL to do it. Nah, man, they ain't ready, man. They ain't ready. They not ready for that. Man, we finally hit 1,000 a night. 1,000, man. A rack in here. Rack eights. Let me see. Okay, I got people tell. Let me see it, my man. Now, this is a good one right here. Keep running it up. These are the channels we have to get behind. Dukes is a real. Man, I appreciate that, man. Like, man, I really just I'd be happy about, like, to be honest. Like, I'm playing with house money. Like, I mean, shoot, man, you got to think, like, 2023, April 2023, I was still general manager. I'm still on the website. I was an ops manager at a warehouse at MCF in Atlanta. So I'm playing with house money every day. You know, so I get up and I ain't, get to take my little boy to school and all that, man. Nigga happy, man. What can you say? I don't for real. They talk about dudes, yeah, man. Oh man, boy, see, I'll take y'all out. Y'all want to talk about Auburn, bro. When I used to have, bro, I was throwing parties in Tuskegee. Me and Willie Streeter was throwing parties at the Soul Inn. Shout out to the 4-6 boys. That's when they had Frank Walker was down there. Frank, Eddie, all the 4-6 boys. I was rocking with them. Then DJ Scream was going to Tuskegee. That's why I met Scream. Man, Scream ended up being my son goddaddy. We best friends to this day. Man, shout out to Scream. Scream was the DJ. And then I started throwing parties at Club Twisters on Opelika Road. We had them things packed out, man. Me, J-Dub, Joe Walkins. Y'all remember Joe Walkins? Who ended up being J-Dub signed to Jeezy. Yeah. Okay, here go the question. Now, see, this is where we at. Reese said, since you rock with the Buffs, you got to get the Buff Cartier glasses, Detroit style. You know what? Me and Bryce Underwood, the number one court, who's the only person who was ranked higher than Julian at ESPN. Man, I interviewed him this year. We sat back and we talked about Cartier. So I like them style. I like the Atlanta style, but I tried some real Buffs on the other day. And I got a big old head, and I ain't think they was gonna work right. But they changed the lenses out on them for me, and I seen the pair that I actually like. So I'm gonna have to. It's gonna take a whole lot more super chats, you know what I'm saying, to make this happen. But I'm just, but yeah, man, I'm trying to go on. I'm trying to go on Feinbaum or something like that with some real Buffs on. Like that's gonna be for the culture. Yeah, I know, man. Y'all seen last time I went on Feinbaum, man. I had on the Yays. It was Halloween. I had on the Yays and the gold chain, man. That man gonna say, "Oh, I like your costume." Like, man, this ain't no damn costume. I'm gonna tackle Paul Feinbaum when I see him. Shout out to Feinbaum. He cool though. I know what he was trying to say though. What's up, Mike? Twisters were the spot. Yeah, boy, I used to have Twisters on sideways. What? Like in school, they used to call me CP for College Park. So when I be seeing people talk about Coach Prime put CP in, I be thinking they talking about the Auburn stuff. Okay, J-Man, this is a good one. All right. J-Man said, what's up with Air going to South Carolina? Sellers locked in. Man, so look, this is what people. So I don't know if y'all saw where Sellers recently recommitted to South Carolina after Air, right? After Air committed to South Carolina, it was like they got the deal done. So Sellers was considering leaving, you know what I mean? And I know that. So right now, the plan for Sellers is for him to go to the league next year. Air wasn't getting a lot of live reps at Ohio State. So he was getting some scout team stuff, and he was balling. Like I got some of the clips. And and for those that know, somebody just asked me was Air going, they know, like, what I'm saying, very close. Like with Air. So what happened with Air at Ohio State was originally he was the only quarterback signed in that class. Usually if a team has the number 4 quarterback in the country, they don't go get anybody else. He went through 3 offensive coordinators before he was stepped on campus. So they ended up, remember Bill O'Brien, they hired Bill O'Brien. Bill O'Brien when he took the job at BC. All right, cool. Then after that, Air should have been at Auburn. It's a funny story about that. Okay. So after they got that last with Chip Kelly recruited saying, he was out there at UCLA at the time. So he had a prior relationship with the family. So when Nick Saban left, Chip Kelly jumped on and he went and got the number 1 quarterback in the class. Air really wasn't going to have a fair shot. So, man, what people don't know is that at South Carolina, Air is going to be playing for an offensive coordinator who first of all, your OC is left-handed. Him being a left-hand quarterback, a lot of people were afraid. Some people just don't like left-hand quarterbacks because you have to switch things around sometimes. Your right tackle is really your left tackle. That's kind of where you are. So, super chat came through. I'll get back to it. My bad. I accept the challenge. Who's next? Go New York Giants. Miss NY Fine with a $60 super chat. Man, what's up, bro? Man, my fans rich. Not fan, excuse me, the fam. My fam rich, bro. Hey, man, thank y'all, bro. Man, I'm drinking some water on that one, bro. I'm going to have to start doing something like, I'm going to have to start hitting some dance moves, freestyling like them kids be doing on TikTok, man. Bit my head. I can dance too, man. The folk don't know. Deal Wholesale said, you get Coach Prentice Nolan interview. Thank you, Miss NY Finance. I appreciate that. For sure. Deal Wholesale said, you got Coach Prentice Nolan interviewing Coach Flanagan. Some other, man, we can talk to P, man. Hold on. Man, P. Let me see if P pick up. They said they want, somebody called out for Coach P. I'm going to see if I can get him to pick up. P might not pick up. It's late. It's 10 o'clock. I don't know. P might pick up first. P. Hey, look, man. I hate to put you in a bad spot, but look, I'm on live. I'm on my live right now. Somebody just asked for you. I just wanted to call and tell you. So they said, can you get Coach Prentice Nolan an interview? All right. Hey, look. So this is what we're gonna say. P, real quick. What did you like about South Carolina?
Are we live right now?
We live right now. Just tell me.
Man, it was a great visit. Their mom went up there. The coaches definitely treated us like family. You know, not to put Ohio State down because they definitely treated us like the brotherhood they say they are. But South Carolina, I just think, you know, it was a special situation for Air. You know, we all know the situation up there with the quarterbacks and all that. But, you know, we thought about it that night and we thought about it the next day. And we just felt like, you know, it's a good situation for Air. And we decided to go ahead and think about giving Coach Beamer a commitment.
Man,
pretty much.
Man, first of all, I want to say thank you for even jumping on the spot. We did not plan this. I just called my dog. But they don't know. Our families go back years and years and years deeper than ball. Like when Coach P was Air, the original Air at Tri-Cities. You feel me? So, yeah. And our family, this is real College Park family right here, man. I appreciate you, P. I'll call you tomorrow.
Definitely. Anytime. Y'all have a good night. Later.
Yeah, man. Shout out. Yeah, man. So that type of stuff I'm going to be doing, man. Like, man, yeah, that's my dog, Coach Prentice here, real with things, dude. For sure, man. No, that's family, like College Park for real. Like, yeah, like that's family. So, of course, anything, you know, I want Air to go to Auburn, but I want Auburn to want Air the way that he wanted there and the way that he wanted to be there. And the funny part about it is Brian Harsin's right-hand man at the time at Auburn, Darren Usher, is now the general manager of South Carolina. And he was like, bro, I wanted you then. Like, he did. Like, Usher was always kept it 100. So, no, for sure, man. And shout out to P, man. Appreciate you bringing that up. I love when people from the city can come on because people don't really realize, like how small a community we have on the south side of Atlanta, man. Like, everybody family for the most part. Like, so, like this football community that stretches out. Like we got Julian, like in the chat. Like, their facility is in Hiram, but people drive. Like, they got a ton of Creekside kids. They got the Latimers, Amari Latimer, Jameer Latimer, who just committed, who just left Jacksonville State to go to Wisconsin. They got the Latimers. They got a ton of talent out there. Amari Latimer, probably the number one running back in the country coming up this year. Him and my other little nephew Carson from Langston. So make sure y'all check out. Drop the link. Drop the link to y'all facility, Ju, in the chat, so y'all can check out Pass Academy. Definitely are providing dogs to Power 4 and the NFL now. Core, little Core. So somebody asked me, there was a super chat. Hold on, let me find it. Man, them folks dropping bread and anything today. Golly, man, thank y'all. Salters or Juju, pick one now. Man, right now, I'm going to go Ju just because. If I had to predict one, I'd go Ju just because. Like, I haven't watched enough of Salters, but I watched Ju. I've been watching Ju a long time, and I just know what he, like, how his mindset is when he's challenged. I know what they thinking. I talked to TC for a minute the other day. Shout out to TC, man. He going to be on here. We put some stuff together as far as how we want to present some of Juju's story that hasn't been told. So look out for that project. Shout out to TC, but I just know how they prepare, and he ain't running for no challenge. So, and I think you had to have competition, right? You had to. You just couldn't get that job to him. Like, you know what I'm saying? But people be forgetting that Caden Salter was a top 50 kid when he came out. He was the number 6 or 7 quarterback in the country. Like, Caden Salter wasn't nobody slouch. Ain't nobody slouch. So it's gonna be a real competition. So, you know, yeah, he definitely, I believe 24/7 Composite had him as the number 48 overall player. And we all know how hard it is to be ranked that highly. So Colorado has a great problem. But it also speaks to what Colorado's plans are. When you go look at all of these top teams, they got 4 and 5 and 6. Like, they got real quarterbacks. Coach Kyle Bolden, back coaching. Yeah, man. Supreme 8U. They say they got the number 1 8U in the country. And shout out to Kyle, man. That's family, man. Like, he just came through for me so big, man. When I took Cam to the game, I took my son to the Georgia game, SEC championship. Man, I spent all this money on these tickets on the wrong, and we sit on the wrong side. And first thing this little dude would say, Dad, you know you got us tickets on the Texas side. I ain't think it mattered. I ain't know he was a Georgia fan. So, man, you know, I'm like, first of all, I want to pile drive my kid. You know, at that time, I spent all this money on these tickets. But man, I shot Kai a ticket, man. A text, and Kai was just like, man, bring him over here. I got 2 extra tickets. And I said, damn. And he had to sit row 10, sitting with all the Georgia players' families. We got to hang out. We got to go see some of the players. I got Lay on here. Parlay. Like, man, I'm live, bro. I said, man, I'm gonna call my partners tonight. I'm live on YouTube, Facebook, all that. I said, I'm gonna call Lay. What you got going, Lay?
Shit, just got them getting to the house and got them get these kids situated and shit. How long you gonna be on?
Man, I don't know. If we don't do it tonight, we do it tomorrow.
Let's do it.
All right, then. Hey, y'all. This is the father. Y'all know him as Parlay from the Franchise Boys. This my partner. This the father, the fastest kid in the country, Maurice Gleason, who went crazy in the state championship game. So yeah, we definitely got to get him on. Hey, appreciate it. I'll call you in a minute.
Okay.
All right. That's the fun part about this, man. We can really. I would call Kai. I might call Kai too, man. Like, we just gonna have people come on. We're gonna talk real ball. Because there was a lot of stuff when I was working for the majors. It was a lot of stuff that I couldn't do, and a lot of relationships that people I had to protect. But now, man, shoot, man, we outside with it now. We outside, South Side, we outside. That's my man Parlay from the Franchise Boys. Shoot, they still be touring. Like, man, longevity in the game is what everybody likes. Man, y'all hit that like button for me. We up over 1,100 people right now. 58 minutes. Man, let's get. I don't even know how many likes we at. Man, we at 200 right now. But now hey man, so like really and truly, I was trying to make this more like a show. But man, what I really wanted to do was just be like, I want to sit up here and talk to 100 of my best friends. Like, we just get in here and talk. I'm gonna start bringing people on, have more conversations going. My thing, and I love what happened for Parlay's son, Maurice Gleason Jr. Like, I had 2 schools call me the day after his performance in the state championship game and say, hey, we want to offer him. And they stood on business. They said, no, we straight. Like, we signed our track. We told everybody what it was going to be. They slow played it. We going to stick with track. A SEC school called me, and a SEC and a Big 12 school. Hey, can you put us in contact with Lay? They reached out to them 2 personally. And they said, no, dog, we going to stick with track. And from what I'm hearing, I wouldn't be surprised if you see Lay on that football field at Georgia from what I'm hearing right now. So, man, just a huge congratulations to that family. They stayed down, and I'm glad it worked out for them for sure. That's family too, though. Like, you know, like everything out here family. You feel me? Like, everything. I need to get my cousin Al on here too. Shout out to 3K Tojo, man. Y'all go follow my cousin Al, blood cousin, like my real cousin. Real big in the community out here. All right, y'all. We at the 59 minute. We at the hour mark, man. We at 11:33. I think I tell you what, I'll take one more super chat question. Let me see. Let's say we got the 30 super chats. I think I got one more in here. Let me see. Drew said, what do you think the convo was like between Salters and CU coaches versus the convo between Juju and CU coaches? Man, I think it was about the same, man. You got an opportunity to come in here and play. I think they do. Like, you got an opportunity to come in. Like, if Juju not sharp, when he gets there, if Juju can't control the locker room, if Juju can't command the locker room, then they're gonna play Salter. They're not gonna give it to either one of them. That's just true. Like, they're gonna compete. And it's gonna make both of them better. You know what I mean? Salter's gonna be motivated. Like, if Salter ain't starting, Salter probably get up out of there because he only got 1 year left. You can see Salter red shirt get up out of there and go somewhere else if he don't win that job. He coming to play. But if Juju shows that he's more prepared and gives Colorado the best shot to win, you'll see him because Salter trying to go to the league too. I mean, that's how I think that would go. Man, we had 11:55. Man, we still rolling. D Square said, that's what's up. Drew said, that's a great question. Yeah, you did. Drew, you be trying to get folks in trouble. You need to go be a journalist yourself. For real. I see how you'll get somebody in trouble. I see. I kind of swerved around on that one. I seen you coming. All right, this one ain't even no super chat. That's what's up. Make your show run organically. Yeah, man, it's real love, bro. Like that's what we want. That's what the scoop is about. We're gonna talk about everything. We're gonna continue to talk about it, and we just gonna grow it, man. So yeah, we hit the 1 hour mark, man. I appreciate it, man. Let's do it again tomorrow night. Tomorrow night. Let's jump back in here. Share this. Tell your friends. Tell a friend to come in and kick it, man. Kick it with the fam. That's what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? So, look, man, I'm finna get on Patrick Fairbairn and say, dudes, you hear me? Man, we had 30 super chats. Let me see. Man, we had 30. I want to give a shout out to Julian Colvert, Miss New York's finest. Thank you. Man. T, a.k.a. Producer P. FPSD. Man, he sent a couple of them things. You feel me? Miss Joanna, Derek Thomas, Yael, Ashanti Mom, Logic Hunt, Stokes, my dog, Miss Carlene, Bishop, Die Hard, Miss Terry Marie, and Marty, man. Marty was my first one. Man, shout out to Marty, dog. I want to give everybody some love. I appreciate that. I don't even know how this works, man. Just try to get a schedule so we'll. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. Y'all gotta help me, man. I need a show, man. I need a manager, man. Y'all help me out, dog. But yeah, we'll be back here tomorrow. I promise, we'll be here tomorrow. Let's do. Man, I don't know. What time y'all want to do? I need to figure out how to put polls in here, man. We can vote. It's gonna be like it's all our show. When Cam get old enough, put him on our 7v17 for sure. Yeah, man. When Cam get old enough, yeah, absolutely, man. He need to start coming to y'all now for real. He ready? Yeah, we finna be on them heels again tomorrow. Got to put some weight on them. 6 p.m., 8 p.m. Can you schedule your lives, please? And yes to polls. The girls' club, you gotta help. All right, we said do it on Thursday. We turn up tomorrow night. Oh yeah, it's gonna be people. Hey man, you know what? Hey, y'all going to watch night? I forgot. Y'all going to watch night? People still go to watch night. I need to go, bro. Man. All right, last story. My mom used to take us to the Cornerstone over there on the west side, right? On Langhorne Street, right off that Cascade. So if you know, you know. Bro, when I tell you we used to be in watch night, man, bro, they used to be, man, bro, they Army guns, man, bro, I used to be so scared in that church, but that's where my faith came from, because I said, I know it got to be God if we ain't getting hit by none of that, for sure. All right, look, man, Ensure to remind the chat to hit the notification bell to ensure you're notified. Man, thank you. Boom. Ensure to remind the chat to hit the notification bell. Okay, maybe we do 8 tomorrow. I'm glad people still going to watch night. Make sure you go in there with me. Virtual watch night with me. I'm not messing with these ATL streets. Watch night, man. I'm telling you, bro, like, I respect folks on that watch night, man. You know, I never went to a New Year's Eve party until I was probably like 24, 20. Like, I was in my 20s. I was scared to go out on New Year's Eve. Like, if I wasn't at watch night, I was at the crib. Like, it wasn't none of that. I ain't never do none of that. Do you think boys can beat Texas? No. Watch a Duke stream for Club Watch for Club Crucial. You hear me? Virtual watch night always. All right, y'all finna go for real this time. All right, man. I see y'all in a minute, man. All right, bye.